Your wish for a big Honda scooter has finally come true. Honda has listened to your demands and has brought the ADV 160 to India. This is part of Honda's product assault in the Indian market because Honda has today shown us 10 new products, of which this is perhaps the most eye-catching to me because it is a high-capacity scooter from Honda, reasonably speaking, of course. And in this first look video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the ADV 160. My name is Amaan Ahmed and you are watching Car and Bike. In case you haven't done it already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're bringing you the latest cars, motorcycles and fun scooters like this one. Now come with me, I need to talk to you about the design and the sheer presence of this scooter. Interestingly, Honda tells us that this is not a regular scooter, so don't compare it to an Aerox or a Zoom 160. They say this is a crossover between an adventure motorcycle and a scooter, and honestly speaking, at least in terms of its appearance, I buy that. At the front you will notice that it has a rather muscular apron, and this gives it tremendous presence compared to regular scooters. It's muscular and it's got definition, which I really like. And this is the case with the entirety of the scooter, not just the front, but we'll get there in a bit. The face is intimidating with these large LED headlights and these LED daytime running lights that stretch up into the apron. And you will notice a big fly screen that's present as well. And since we are here, let me also tell you that this scooter has a 14-inch alloy wheel at the front. And of course, there is a disc brake. If you're wondering if this has ABS, yes, it does have ABS, but it's single channel only. And of course, it has a regular telescopic fork. When you view it in profile, that's where the size of the scooter really hits you because it's a long scooter. This is designed for you to be able to actually go touring with it. And so it has a long wheelbase as well. At the back, you will see once again the design language is mirrored from the front. You have this cool, wide, large tail light. And one styling element which you will absolutely love is this chunky exhaust, which is something you don't find on most scooters. It looks like it was plucked off of one of Honda's middleweight motorcycles. I'm here with the seat. So let me tell you what the seat is like. It's a long seat and it's also pretty wide for the rider. So riders of all sizes will fit rather comfortably. Even larger sized adults will be quite comfortable on this saddle. And since I'm here, let me get on the scooter and show you what the riding position is like. Firstly, let's talk about the seat height, because even though the scooter is on the main stand, Honda has requested me to not take it off the main stand. You can see I'm 5'6", and even with the main stand deployed, I can tiptoe on both sides. I have both feet down firmly. So once, of course, the main stand is pulled up, you will be much more comfortable even if you're 5'6" or slightly shorter. And let me show you the riding position. So you sit like this and it's a really upright riding position. The handlebar is close enough to you and I feel this would be a really comfortable position to be in even over longer journeys. And there is a good amount of room for the pillion as well, and there is a chunky grab handle for the pillion which will definitely come in handy. You can also have a top box installed. That is one of the accessories that Honda will offer with the ADV 160. Let me familiarize you with some of the controls on the scooter. On the left cube, you will find the navigation buttons and the headlight controls along with your turn indicator and horn switch. On the right cube, you'll find the switch for the auto start stop system, which you can disable if you want, and a switch for the hazard lights. And now let's take a look at the TFT dashboard on this scooter. It's a color display, nice and bright, and you can see all of the important information laid out quite cleanly. You have a rev counter and your speedo right in the middle, and of course you can use the navigation buttons to access a variety of functions. With the scooter, you don't have a physical key. It has keyless go, so you have this start knob. You just keep the fob in your pocket and then you turn this knob to turn the scooter on. And next to it is the switch to open the fuel lid as well as the seat. When I hit this, the seat opens up to reveal 27 liters of underseat storage space, which is a reasonable amount of room for a petrol-powered scooter. Of course, we've seen larger underseat storage spaces with electric scooters. But overall, this seems like a really well put together package. It is high quality. Everything feels nice to the touch. Even the switches are higher quality than you find on other Honda scooters. And now let me talk to you about performance. This scooter has a 157cc engine. Peak outputs are 16 bhp and 15 Newton meters of torque. Honda has not shared any performance figures with us yet, but we know that this will be a quick scooter, quicker at least than most other Honda scooters we've seen till date. And another important topic that I'm sure you want me to address is this E85 compliant? And the answer is yes, it is. Right now, this scooter can accept E85 fuel. It can accept any blend right from E20 all the way up to E85. So if India were to roll out E22, E25, E30, this scooter will be able to run on that as well. But of course, don't ask about the fuel efficiency because that is not what the scooter is built for. At the back, let me quickly talk to you about the suspension setup. It has dual shock absorbers, a little bit like you would expect to find on an adventure focused scooter. And the scooter also has a pretty high amount of ground clearance, which I think should come in pretty handy over our broken city roads. Also, I need to mention that this scooter comes with Honda's selectable torque control, but that I expect would be an option on the higher variant. For now, Honda hasn't told us the exact time frame for the launch of the ADV 160. We know that this will be launched this financial year, so that could be any time starting today all the way to March 2027, but hopefully we'll get it sooner than that. And as for the price, I expect Honda to price this somewhere between 1,50,000 to 2 lakh rupees. Knowing Honda likes to have premium pricing, so I don't necessarily expect this to be competitively priced against, say, a Zoom 160. But overall, this seems quite promising as a package. What do you think of the ADV 160? Do you think this looks complete, or are there some other features that you think Honda should have included on this scooter? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed watching this video, then remember to give us the thumbs up. And if you know somebody who would be interested in knowing more about the ADV 160, then remember to share this video with them.